Hey guys, welcome back to my... Wait, this isn't my channel, is it? This is Knowledge Panel's channel, and I'm a ghostwriter? This is weird. Okay, let's try this again. Welcome to the channel, you guys. Today we're diving headfirst into the crazy world of astrology. We're gonna figure out which zodiac signs are like emotionally constipated or whatever. We're gonna break down how each sign deals with all that heart stuff. So stick around to see if your sign made the list. Just kidding. Kinda. First up, we've got Capricorn, the ambitious, responsible friend who's always got their life together. They're like that one friend who already has their taxes done in January, while you're still trying to remember where you put your social security card. Capricorns are all about practicality. They're like, emotions? Who needs them? I've got goals to achieve. They're ruled by Saturn, the planet of discipline and hard work. Don't get it twisted though. Capricorns aren't heartless robots. They feel things deeply, but they're just super private about it. They'd rather express themselves through actions than words. So if a Capricorn loves you, they'll probably show it by, like, building you a house or something equally practical and impressive. They're loyal, committed, and always down to support the people they care about. Next up, we've got Aquarius, the resident weirdo genius of the Zodiac. They're like, feelings? Those are for mere mortals. I'm busy contemplating the universe and inventing things. Aquarians are all about logic and reason. They approach everything with their brains turned on to the max, analyzing every angle and considering all possibilities. They're ruled by Uranus, the planet of innovation and rebellion. They're the friend who's always down for a good philosophical debate or a late-night conspiracy theory session. Aquarians can seem detached and unemotional, but that's just because they process things differently. They're like, why cry over spilled milk when I can just invent a self-cleaning glass? They're not cold-hearted though. They genuinely care about people and want to make the world a better place. They're just not always the best at expressing their feelings in a way that other people understand. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to talk about Gemini, the Zodiac's resident social butterfly. They're like, feelings? Who has time for feelings when there are so many people to talk to and things to learn? Geminis are known for their adaptability, wit, and ability to talk their way out of any situation. They're ruled by Mercury, the planet of communication, so they're always down for a good chat, a lively debate, or just a good old-fashioned gossip session. They're the friend who always knows the latest news, the hottest gossip, and the best memes. Geminis can seem emotionally detached because they tend to intellectualize their feelings. They'd rather analyze, rationalize, and dissect their emotions than actually, feel them. They're like, why cry over a broken heart when I can just write a witty tweet about it and get a bunch of likes? It's not that they don't feel things, they just have a unique way of processing them. They're also masters of distraction. They'd rather keep things light and breezy than delve into deep emotional conversations. Saddle up, buttercups, because we're about to explore the wild world of Sagittarius, the Zodiac's resident free spirit. They're all about feelings? What feelings? I'm too busy chasing the horizon and having adventures. Sagittarians are known for their optimism, their adventurous spirit, and their love of freedom. They're ruled by Jupiter, the planet of expansion and abundance. They're the friend who's always down for a road trip, a spontaneous trip abroad, or just a night out trying new foods and meeting new people. Sagittarians can seem emotionally reserved because they tend to intellectualize their feelings. They'd rather analyze, rationalize, and philosophize about their emotions than actually, wallow in them. They're like, why cry over a setback when I can just learn from it, grow from it, and move on to the next adventure? They're not heartless, they just have a very optimistic and forward-thinking approach to life. They're also masters of humor. Get your to-do lists ready, because we're about to delve into the meticulous world of Virgo, the Zodiac's resident perfectionist. They're like, feelings? Feelings are messy. Give me a well-organized spreadsheet and a perfectly brewed cup of tea any day. Virgos are known for their practicality, their attention to detail, and their deep-seated need to be helpful. They're ruled by Mercury, the planet of communication and analysis. They're the friend who always remembers your birthday, who can always be counted on to help you move, and who can spot a typo from a mile away. Virgos can seem emotionally reserved because they tend to process their feelings internally. They'd rather analyze, categorize, and organize their emotions than actually, express them outwardly. They're like, why cry over a problem when I can just make a list of potential solutions and tackle it head on. They're not cold-hearted, they just have a very practical and solution-oriented approach to life. They're also incredibly loyal and devoted friends. Hold on to your comfy blankets, folks, because we're about to enter the cozy world of Taurus, the Zodiac's resident lover of all things comfortable and familiar. They're like feelings. Feelings are intense. Pass the snacks and let's watch a movie. Tauruses are known for their grounded nature, their love of luxury, and their unwavering loyalty to the people they love. They're ruled by Venus, the planet of love, beauty, and pleasure. They're the friend who always has the best snacks, the comfiest couch, and the most soothing presence. Tauruses can seem emotionally reserved because they tend to keep their feelings close to their hearts. They're not quick to open up or share their vulnerabilities, preferring to process their emotions in their own time and in their own way. They're like, why talk about my feelings when I can just cuddle up with a good book and a cup of tea? They're not trying to shut you out, they just need their space to recharge and process. They're also incredibly patient and understanding friends. Buckle up, folks, because we're diving into the deep, mysterious waters of Scorpio, the Zodiac's resident enigma. They're like, feelings, I feel everything, deeply. But I'm not telling you that. Scorpios are known for their intensity, their passion, and their air of mystery. They're ruled by Pluto, the planet of transformation and the underworld. They're the friend who always seems to know what you're thinking before you even say it, who can read you like an open book, and who can make you feel like you're the only person in the room with just a glance. Scorpios can seem emotionally reserved because they tend to guard their hearts fiercely. They're not quick to trust or reveal their vulnerabilities, preferring to observe and analyze before letting anyone in. They're like, I see right through you. Don't even try to hide your true feelings from me. Get ready to shine, because we're about to step into the spotlight with Leo, the Zodiac's radiant ruler. They're like, feelings? I feel everything, loudly and proudly, but don't worry. I'll always protect the people I love. Leos are known for their warmth, their generosity, and their undeniable charisma. They're ruled by the sun, the center of our solar system. They're the friend who lights up every room they walk into, who always knows how to make you laugh, and who makes you feel like you can achieve anything you set your mind to. Leos may not seem emotionally reserved at first glance, but they do have a tendency to put on a brave face, even when they're hurting inside. They'd rather focus on the positive and spread joy to others than dwell on their own problems. They're like, I'm fine, everything's fine, don't worry about me, let's go have fun. They're not trying to hide their true feelings, they just don't want to burden others with their problems. They're also incredibly loyal and protective friends. And that's a wrap on emotionally zodiac signs. I'm still working on this whole ghostwriting thing. So, did your sign make the list? Are you one of those people who's like, my feelings? What feelings? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to spill all the tea about your emotionally distant exes too. I live for that stuff. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more astrological adventures, or whatever. See you next time.